right, y'all, we back for another episode of For the Culture, man. We got my boy Durell Peart in here and Theolodge, man.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Man, so tell the For the Culture fan base, man, you know where y'all from, man?
Man, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. We're raised here in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
The Rock is in the building.
The Rock is in the building. Where you from Stuyvesant? You from West Side?
Brooklyn.
I'm saying,
East side, Flatbush area. My dad,
Flatbush, okay.
You know, my dad's still there, man. He one of them real Jamaicans.
Okay.
He never gonna leave.
How about you, Theo?
Oh man, I'm a country boy, man.
Yeah.
I got two hometowns. I'm from Lake Placid and Bowling Green.
Where you went to high school?
Both.
That's where you from, Bowling Green?
No, I went to both of them.
Oh, you went to both of them?
Yeah.
Bowling Green, Pennsylvania?
See, that was everybody. I'm from Florida.
Florida.
Lake Placid, Florida, like everybody
Bowling Green,
think.
Pennsylvania.
When I say Lake Placid, they
Oh,
think
no,
alligator.
Placid.
You know the movie Lake
Yeah,
Placid?
Lake Placid.
And then when I say
That's
Bowling
upstate,
Green,
right?
they be like Ohio.
No,
No, it's
where's
down.
Bowling Green?
It's right under
They got Lake
Polk
Placid,
County.
Florida?
Yeah.
Polk County.
It's Highlands County.
Okay.
Highlands and Hardee County, right under Polk County.
Hardy County.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some homies.
The Heartland area.
I got some homies out there.
Florida's so
That's dope.
country and rural and.
Hey, but Florida is the best place to be at right now, though. You know,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been stacking and staying prayed up and staying out the way, and my cousins be like, "Bro, for real, you ain't gotta worry about coming back to DC. Stay in Florida, cause we want to come to Florida." I'm like, "For real?" They like, "Yeah, man. Everybody want to come to Florida, man." They like, "You know, Lil Pump." I'm like, "I don't know no goddamn Lil Pump." Florida the place to be, man. I do know Lil Pump actually.
Hey,
Crazy.
man, there's so much talent. For those of y'all who don't know, I have a small management and marketing company called Double M Management, a marketing group. It stands for encourage and inspire. 'Cause that's what I want to do. I like to encourage people, inspire people every single day.
No doubt.
I wanted to have a company that wasn't necessarily my name, but it was named after what I stand for. And so I want to be a light to people in this industry. It's a dark industry, man. I'm being real. Like, people out here, they're gonna feed you bullshit. Like, people have no integrity. They have to operate with integrity, man. Like, that's how you really make it out here, like, operating with integrity. And I focus on independent music. I don't chase celebrity. I'm not gonna make you famous. I don't promise people none of that crap.
Okay.
We don't chase fame out here. What's fame? How you qualify fame? You can't quantify that. How do you know?
You kind of can. Forgive all my enemies.
IG fame. IG fame is get you paid.
Right. So you
But
know,
that's it though.
right. So you know, I want to be able to show you how to build a career that's going to be long lasting. We talk about it all the time. A video going viral, but how do you capitalize after that? A lot of people do that.
What follows?
They get a hot video, something hot pops off,
What
but they don't
follows?
have anything to back that up.
Yeah.
They don't have no structure set up, no anything set up. So I would rather build it organically, one to one, with real people that rock with you, that are going to support you every single day for the rest of your life. So that's what I do, man, and you know, that's what it's all about for me.
Good. I like to hear that. So what exactly do you do? Like, what is your title?
So I love to manage talent. And
Okay.
for me, it all started with artist management. That's what I love.
Artist
doing.
management.
But I'm gonna be 100. These days, working with independents, you don't make no money managing talent. So that being said, I offer 6 different services other than management. So that's monthly artist consultations where I'm actually showing you how to do things one-on-one. The biggest ticket that I sell is my promotional package. That's how Theo initially got with me.
Okay.
I pitch you the radio, blogs, media, and obviously live performance opportunities across the country and across the world.
Okay.
I build websites for artists. I do a little bit of PR. I do international distribution. So that's some of the things that I do. That's my client work. That's the client stuff I do. Like I said, when it comes to managing talent, I manage 3 artists. Xavier Keys out of Chicago, Illinois, R&B act. Theolodge, and John Dominique out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's a top 40 act.
Okay.
So those are my artists who I believe in, and we go through the struggle, and I believe in them. But most everybody else I work with is just across the country, just doing various contract work and service work and stuff like that. That's what I'm all about.
That's dope. As far as with the artist, who was your first artist?
My very, very, very first artist.
Your very, very
Yeah,
first artist.
his name is, we went to Ice again. His name is actually Davon Gonzalez, called him DGs. This is back in 2005 when we first started working there. I'm serious, go way back.
back in the
We was young. I mean, shout out to my mentor, TS, man, LaShawn.
Okay.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the game. He brought me into this business took me under his wing at 19 years old. Really didn't know nothing about this game. He didn't charge me $1 to hang out with him, and he really has shaped who I am today. He don't like to take the credit for it, but he'll always be part of my story. I can never mention my success, but I mention him.
Shout out to Tears LaShawn.
Shout out to LaShawn. LaShawn's in the building. Got What You Need Network podcast. He's in the media business now, so he's on a podcast. So we're gonna have to get that popping too.
Where he based out of?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh? No doubt, Raleigh Durham. Shout out Raleigh Durham.
Okay, my live is off now, but it's on. But yeah, man, shout out to LaShawn. So yeah, DG was my very first artist. He was 19 years old, just young, trying to get
What
this
made you
game.
want to do that? I know as an artist myself, I've had like 5 managers in the past 10 years.
Well, believe it or not, I used to be in a hip hop dance group here. That's how I got my start in entertainment.
Okay.
People don't. So Classic Weekend,
Okay.
2004, we in the Amway Center Battle of the Bands, 18,000 people, and I'm dancing. People don't realize I got crutches, but I get down.
Yeah.
So that's really what started my love for entertainment. But I knew I wasn't going to be an artist. I said, if I can learn the business, I'm going to be way much of a bigger asset.
Okay.
And I met LaShawn at an Applebee's restaurant. He was my waiter. And we played phone tag for about 2.5 weeks, man. But finally we got together and, he just said, all right, I'm going to teach you this game.
That's real.
And that was basically it. And then I used to have a record label called Brothers for Life Music Group for about 4 years. Shut it down. We had the whole roster. We had producers. We had artists.
What was the fallout with that? Let's talk about that.
We were just young, man. I'm being honest, we were just
What
young.
kind of advice did you have for the young people starting a label? Because as an independent artist, I'm starting a label. I started a label. I have it on some bids and all of that.
Right.
But I don't think it was the best thing for me because I'm an Indian. I'm not the chief.
Right.
I
So I
always
think what happens is people create. Be real with you, and I want Theo to chime in. Everybody chime in on this. People create LLCs, they call them, so they have a label. So no, hell, you don't. You have the LLC.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay.
That's what I had.
So what we don't realize is that you need to have resources. If you're going to sign artists, you better have resources to sign them because you don't need labels anymore.
Right.
So if you're going to have somebody put their John Hancock on a piece of paper, you better be able to facilitate their career. Otherwise, and that's the problem with a lot of people.
Otherwise, you playing with people.
Like, yeah, like,
Right. That's what
I don't want that to happen. Like,
Right.
that's why I don't want to have a label. Me having a label doesn't do nothing. That's not what I'm here to do.
Right.
I've been more successful working directly with artists on a one-on-one basis.
But you know another thing though to chime in on that.
Okay.
People just want that label as I'm a signed act. What are you signed to? If he has nothing, you take away the name, you're really signed to nothing. So therefore, it straps you of any credibility of what you in it for.
You signed to a ghost.
Right. So catch me so quickly. Yeah, I just signed with what you call it firm. What are they doing? Get with a movement that's moving. That's why it's called movement.
Right.
Something that's moving, not standment. Because if you get that, you're standing still. And a lot of cats, they need that. And that's like you say with Instagram and all the stuff going, they need validation.
That's right.
I need to take my clothes off to get these likes to validate that I got ass. Validate that I got this. Validate, let me get my check. Let me put these hundreds on my lap to validate I have money.
Right.
Well, that don't excite.
That don't mean nothing, man.
Nobody,
Like,
man. At the end of the day,
Are facaded by disillusion.
Yeah, they feel like, I gotta have a fancy ass car on my video. Like, look, cats know. They know how you really live. Like, they know that. Like, I don't want to see the fancy ass car because you're not living like that.
Exactly.
Okay, you're not living like
they live in Turo.
they live.
You can rent them joints
Oh,
24 hours.
Right.
Get your,
So like people,
get your
like
guinea.
the way the industry's changed now is people respect real. Okay, they want to see your struggle. That's why I tell artists I work with, they want to see.
It's getting back to that.
Well,
Through formats like this right here, what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
it's getting back to that. I don't want to hear your music. I want to hear how you.
I want to know the person.
I want to know you. I want to know how you move. I want to know how you
Right.
think. Let me see you challenge.
What I noticed on IG, a lot of artists are having their own blog as well as the artist page, right?
I like that.
From Uzi to even Davies,
Right.
and then even they have a fan page as well, They bring the fan page back. I haven't seen nobody really have that like really fluent, but pop stars for real.
Right.
Not a lot of like, you know, I seen the Beanie Siegel fan page. I liked it and joined it, motherfucker. So I was dope. I thought, I'm like, damn, I didn't know they stand up to date with this.
Right.
I have a question for Theo. Being an artist, having management, do you feel as if the manager works for you? Do you ever feel like that, or do you feel, you know, like, do you say, I want to go to Coachella, I want to be at Bonnaroo, I want to do this, and that's that. I'm gonna give you the work. I'm gonna give you these rhymes. I'm gonna give you this project.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mastered.
Yeah.
And that's my job.
Right.
You ever feel like that?
No, like more so with like Durell said, we're more of partners. Like we on the same squad.
Okay.
And he know when it come to me, I make a million moves, but one thing that I understood when I was making the moves I had to learn is that club, booking yourself, they don't want to hear from you.
Right.
Music could be good, talent could be good.
Right.
They don't want to hear from you. It don't matter if Cousin Joe, right? Hey, it's Joseph, whatever managers are. They'll look at that before they look at mine, and they'll say, well, once again, where's cosign at? Where is that, and the third? So far as like, cats that's looking for a management, it goes back to again. They just want to go around and say, I have management.
Right.
Yeah.
I have this, I have this, but what do you really have?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
People don't know that their first manager is supposed to be like their best friend, their mother, their brother. My mother was my manager. I didn't even know. She was like, hey, they doing an open mic down the block.
Right.
Hey, your rhymes some shit. I heard you reciting them yesterday.
Right.
Do better. Give me the extra edge. Like, damn, and my mother was a super critic, know? So like, then when I had got management, she was on them. Like, oh, nah, my mother was like Ashanti's mother. She was like extra, all of the pictures.
Right.
Like Diddy for real. So I had to learn, and she told me like, it has to be someone who really digs you and gonna stand up for you, not just business. It has to be personal and business.
On a lot of things too, I think as an artist standpoint, I don't have a manager.
Right.
Only because I've been in the background getting things together, because a lot of people, they'll get a manager, but as an artist, they lazy, or they don't have content like that. Or they and it's not the manager's job to sit here and be pushing you. You have to push for
Bingo!
yourself. And so a lot of people, they'll get a manager. That's go back to the label. A lot of people will want to jump on the label because a lot of people are not.
They feel like they're gonna skip the work. Get that faster.
They don't know how to rely on themselves for things.
Right.
So they think that a label is going to help them get there quicker.
Yeah,
Or they think that their manager is going to open some imaginary door and help them get there.
And what happens is, people don't realize when you get quote unquote signed to a major, you still an indie, because they leave you alone.
You still
Yeah.
say,
Honestly,
they just paying your rent.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If you go to Atlantic right now, Atlantic is popping. Kalani, dude, they don't give a shit about you. They don't care. What happens is now you're on paperwork, so now you can't even move. So if Theo's on the list, he can't do what he wants to do. Now he got to ask permission to do it. So he's still struggling. He's still struggling. Still doing whatever you got to do to get by. But now it's like,
I call it a new form of slavery. I've been talking about.
You know what I mean? So it's
Modern day slavery.
Yeah.
So
how do you not be able to own your name, your
Right,
name?
right.
Or even if you don't even want to be with them.
I ain't gonna lie, I
you
can't
still
drop music
own
when I want
your
to
name.
because the strategy. I don't know the strategy. So
I mean,
my
but
manager,
see-
they like, nah, we're not doing that right now. It's not
You
the
mean
time
like
for
signing
that.
to a label?
Do this, John.
You mean like signing
And it
to
be
a
what I
label?
don't want.
Right.
I don't like
it's
the record.
always.
I don't like the record.
Yeah.
well, I think what it is a manager's job. I'm gonna break it down real easy for you. A manager's job is to manage your relationships.
Okay.
Okay, you are a company.
Okay.
You're the owner of your company. As a manager, I'm the GM of your company now.
Right.
So now, as you have to build your company out, everybody's going to come to me. Then I will go back to him as the artist, and we talk about it on behalf of him.
Right.
We talking business, right? But my job is not to book your studio time, and not to do little. I'm not your assistant. You get one of your little friends to do that. That's not what I do. I have real relationships in this business. Okay, I turn down artists. Like Theo tell you, I said no initially. When it comes to management, I always do. But then I always do, because 95% of the artists that come to me want me to manage them, and I say hell no, because a lot of times they have nothing to manage, and I have to seriously. And I have to really be interested in you and want to really rock with you. And it really, like, he's special. Like, every act that I manage is because I believe in a long-term future for him. And so it's like management, it's tough, man. You got to deal with egos. You got to deal with people expecting certain things from you, but you're not really going to be able to deliver that. And if you really want to compete in mainstream, you got to have money, man. Like, they don't understand. To work a single at radio, one record, one song, regionally, not nationally, $50,000. Easy $50K.
50 for you to
That's one song.
get it in rotate. That's just one. And
That's one song.
And everybody like with him. Why we, like you said, we work so good because we feed off each other.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him in the post bomb. And he know when I'm open, hey, hit him with the 3, do your thing. It's never no thing. It's like he create opportunity, I create opportunity. When you got 2 people working, that's better than 1 person working.
Right.
And when I need to reach out for something, hey bro, check into this. Call. I already did the research.
Right.
So I try to make it easy.
All my artists do like they all do that. They do not wait for me to do nothing for them. They don't wait for me.
Call. And like I said, right now we in works trying to get, European tour set up. You know what I mean? And just
some college stuff going on. And like
See, that's why I tell people too. The college scene is so hot.
So right now, and here's the thing: we about going to small towns.
Yes.
We don't give a crap. Like, cool to go to LA.
South Dakota.
Like, we want to go to small. Honestly,
Because you got so many colleges here,
Right.
black colleges. Oh my gosh, you just got a whole wave, and that's really what
Shout out to
people
the
don't
HBCU.
understand, that they're missing a whole pot because they literally looking at this big old jar, and you like, man, it's just, let me get these ingredients right here.
people don't understand
You
that.
know?
Like it only takes 10,000 people worldwide to spend $100 a year on you to have $1 million business. Off 10,000 core people.
10,000.
That's not a lot of people. So there's artists out there like this cat named Burner out of LA. I never heard of him before.
Burner with Khalifa.
I don't know if he's white. Anyway, he got a clothing line. He got $1 million company. He got no radio play. This guy's on the West Coast. Steve Lobel.
He sell
Weed. Everything is built around his brand called Cookies.
Yeah.
And he got a clothing line. He got
He an
nothing.
essay.
Right.
Yeah, essay.
And so he got $1 million company. And he has no really crazy internet following like
None of that, right?
But
the thing, but see, like we always say, as artist to artist, it's all about your how your background looking. Well, we don't know who had that cake for him
True.
when he jumped. Everybody,
That's true.
Listen, I always see it like this: people with the less following that make moves, somebody in the family
The song
had
of the
cake
village.
to put you in position. Because, for example, Caskey was from right here, Orlando.
Yeah.
I never heard a buddy in my life until they said,
Cash
no,
Money.
it's a white boy that signed with Cash Money out of Orlando. I was like, I'm thinking, best believe. That's what I know. Because I heard, because he be on the scene. I never seen Cat in my life. And I go to different spots, open my mind. I ain't never heard buddy's name, seen a flyer or nothing.
Right.
But somehow this plus that equals this.
Right.
And I always tell him, like, bro, if we had $1 million, like I said,
It's all right.
he could shoot us. We take the name and the title of the show. We could pass it on to somebody that streams it out.
Right.
Guess what? Now he's there.
Right.
Because it's all about who you know, but that money gets you to who you know.
Right.
And that's how it is in the States. Europe is different. Because like you said, they strip down everything. If you're good, they like you.
Right.
If you're not,
You can just
they
politic in Europe.
Yeah, you can be everyday people. Here they like, he trying to be like, he trying to be like Meek Mill. He trying to. Why we got trying to be like, and it be the black, it be us against each other.
Right.
Cause I asked you for 99 cents, but you go get Skittles. A $1 billion corporation, you pay for a bag of Skittles, you pay $1.29.
Right.
Here I am. You don't even finish the whole bag. Here I am. I'm just asking for your support. I probably drop 3 songs a year. I'm asking you for $3. But a bum on the street, man ain't trying to do nothing.
Right.
But do this, hold a sign up. You'll go in there and drop the 20. I ain't asking you to listen to my song. I don't even eat Girl Scout cookies.
But you support it, right?
But I'm supporting their movement.
Right.
Because I know they're doing it to get somewhere.
Right.
$3 ain't gonna hurt you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As artists, we feel that. I feel that because it's like, I'm really asking you for $3. If we break it down, take the music away,
Right.
I drop 3 cents, I'm asking you for $3. Then they look at it like, wow, you really did just add Just $3. Because if I ask you for $3, you'll give it to me.
Yeah.
But if I tell you to go use the $3, you won't use it.
Right.
Which is crazy.
That's crazy, man.
I don't want your money. If I get it for money, I go get a 9 to 5.
Right.
And go get that cheese. I need you to go download. So now my numbers, the numbers that matter to me, not the dollars, is this digital play. Now I can sit down and position myself better. Like y'all going to download this took me from, okay, them cutting $1 million check to, I like your situation. You go 3.
They go 3, right?
Sean said it's all about, it's my mentor, my brother. He don't have to say mentor, my big bro. He said it's all about your presentation when you come. It's true.
All about your presentation.
It's true. You can't have somebody CD, because see, Sean, he's always been progressive.
Right.
Progressive, like we were talking about, a lot of the digital stuff that is now, he was talking about that in 2007. So he's been always, like we were talking about that, like USB drives.
Oh yeah.
Like USB drives. We wanted to do that in 2007. Because nobody listens.
They weren't ready.
Yeah, nobody listens
Yes.
to.
It's
Gave me
still
a blank
coming.
CD,
That's what I'm
no
saying.
cover, no nothing.
It's still coming.
Oh yeah. Why should I invest? Right. That's a whack, right?
That
Who
makes-
does that? Like who give me a blank CD with a marker? Like that is so. First of all, it's unprofessional.
Yeah.
And it lets me know that you didn't even take no time to really present this to me.
I got a CD player in my car right now, and somebody gave me a CD, and I was like, wow, I really gotta. I'd rather get the jump drive because I got that bitch in my car, plug that bitch in.
I don't make no CDs.
I
That's
see
for my
all the
friends.
digital.
It's funny
work.
because like I was trying to submit Theo's music to this one music fest. They asked for CDs.
CDs.
I'm like, no.
They asked for
I'm
CDs?
like,
Like when you,
That's passe, man.
I'm like,
Now,
I don't have no CD.
when you submit to like a lot of college radios,
They still want
you
the
really
CD.
have to send them. You have to send them the CD because they want to
They
hear.
get real particular.
But they want to hear what follows.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They don't want that. Anybody can get that one. You could get lucky. I could get lucky, hit that game winner, but that don't make me that dude.
Right.
Yeah.
It made me that dude for the night.
Right.
All right, my man, he go to ball again. What you gonna
Oh,
do?
listen. I feel like the radios, they be like, send the edit, then you send the edit, and the edit ain't gonna be good enough. Then they like send it in a wave.
Radios know how to run you around. They
Yeah,
know how to.
download card. Yeah, download card.
But
So
me-
you talk about all that right back in 2007, man. Like
Yeah.
all the stuff that you was very progressive with that.
But
Very-
me, I do make CDs.
You do?
But I make albums.
Okay.
Because when I grew up, I always say, when people get my albums, it's gonna be like coming out of Walmart. Anything I get, you're gonna be out the plastic, you gonna open it. And you're gonna I ain't giving it to you in no sleeve.
That's
I'm
what
giving
I'm
it to
saying.
you album form because where I'm
And the
from.
jewel case.
Yeah, where I'm
And-
from in the country, I know my client. I know my clientele. Some of them don't know how to use that phone.
Right.
Yeah.
And some of them just like, well, I still got the CD player now.
Right.
We country.
And truthfully,
It depends
a lot of these
on
other
the
markets overseas, like in China, China is still the number one new music over there, still via the CD. So when you global, like you talk about being global, you have to understand their culture. So
Yeah.
every country, his culture is different. So when you talk about, hey, I want to be international, okay, well, you have to study that particular country.
Yeah.
You got to know. We went to India. It's a very poor country.
It's
But-
poor, but it's
Let me tell-
moves.
Oh yeah, let me tell you.
See, we
Talk
went
about
to-
your experience in India.
Man.
Talk about.
I'm not gonna even.
No,
like,
I'm on-
like artist to
I'm
artist,
ready. I wanna
like
know.
artist to artist. I'm optimistic. I said 12 million people. It ain't the fact of all them going to spend. What if 12 million people know your name
Yeah. Or
Then that-
see it on the wall every day
and
somewhere.
run to you? So when we got over there, man, it was like I told him I couldn't. We landed, we get off.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the airport full, man. You just they holding your name.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Is this for me?
Wow.
Then we get over there, like, put the flowers on, like, this is our country tradition. Put the flowers on, people looking at you. And then after that, they don't even know me, bro, but I'm black in India. People picking me up, so they put in their mind, like, people running up getting pictures,
I'm telling you.
everything, man. No, it was crazy. We go in the car, people, staring, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was just love. Only thing that messed me up was I drank some of the water.
Some of the water.
Oh, that's it. You ain't supposed to do that.
You ain't supposed to touch the
No,
water.
no,
Right.
No, I hit the ice. I'm crunk. Dude, like, what you want,
No
man?
more rule.
Put me on the rocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the crib. Put me on the rocks. I took, swear to God, one sip. And I remembered. I said, nah, this drink ain't right. One sip.
The water was thick.
And that shit ran through me, boy.
Uh-oh.
It ran through me. When I got back, I couldn't eat red meat, dairy products or nothing, man, for like 2 weeks, man.
Mess you up like that.
No, ooh.
And they don't eat red meat.
Wait,
They don't eat none of that anyway.
Pause. You said you drunk the water.
No. Ice.
Yeah, the ice basically the ice as it melt down with the liquor, as it melt down with the
Eat
liquor.
red meat or dairy products for 2 weeks.
Yeah, after.
When you came back home.
I had to clear that stuff out. I had to drink Gatorade or water. I had to flush it. I had to get the minerals.
That makes sense why they don't eat that
See
stuff.
what that pH water. I don't eat any red meat, and I'm slowly going off of dairy. But it's a lot of shit our body naturally not supposed to intake.
Yeah, I know.
So that's interesting because I had a home.
Because if the water is on a certain pH level, then
cleanse you right out, bro.
Right, because even like their age, when we went to
They
one
don't have beef over
the,
there.
the Magic, when we went to one of the
Wow.
amusement park over there, like they was like, yo, no bother. They try to give us like regular water.
They try to hand it to me like, nigga, I hit like it was a bomb. Yeah, man.
Oh man, but internationally, I encourage all indie artists.
We had to
man.
brush out. It was just weird.
Yeah.
Brushing your
Teeth,
teeth,
a
washing your
bottle.
face, a bottle of water. Just in our heads, we so used to getting out hitting that.
Right.
This
You gotta
don't
be
even
careful.
come on.
We gotta be careful. Like
You take a shower, you got
like,
if they can't hit your lips, then you see him like, what the?
but let me tell you something. It's a very progressive. They love our music. Black music. Let's be real. Black music is one of the top commodities globally. They love our music. They love it. We see it all over.
Sweet
Yeah.
though.
You know what I mean? But here's the thing I want to stress. We made an investment in ourselves. We went to the Midem Conference in France in June. We made an investment into ourselves, and that created an opportunity to go to France. All expenses paid. So I tell artists,
What you mean? Break that down.
so the Midem Conference is the largest music business-to-business conference in the world. It's held in conference. It's been going on since 1967. I've gone the last 2 years.
okay.
And I tell people this industry is about making friends. Okay, it's not about how much money did I make. Make friends. This is a relationship-based business.
Right.
So by us going to the Midem Conference, by him performing at a showcase at Midem in France, the creator of Ashish Manchanda, who was in India, happened to be there and saw him perform and said, "I want you guys to come to my festival."
He said it the next day. We thought it was joking.
We thought he was joking.
Oh, we gotta fly you out right now.
Yeah,
He was like, just June. He was like, yo, October, I want to book all y'all.
We're thinking-
fly you
yeah,
over,
we're like,
do all it. We like, come on, man. We from the States,
Yeah.
so we so used to
Right,
people telling us
bullshit.
everything.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come VIP, sit with me, man. You know, we so used to that bullshit over here. 'Cause
Right.
it's a lot of bullshitters in the States.
Right.
Over there, man, tell me you gonna fly me from the States to India. When a nigga just lied to me by saying he gonna fly me to Canada. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the hell? But like he said, man, when you invest, we invested that $2,000 and it paid out because you met so many people. And
Right.
it was-
He went to Midem and got like 6 offers. Cause
On the
explain to them
table.
what Midem is from an artist perspective,
Like-
Theo. Like,
no.
so tell them what Midem is from your
like,
experience.
like Midem is a place that I advise you to
Yeah,
go to.
I know what it is.
Okay, I mean like to go.
Oh man, I can't leave the country.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, but Midem
I
Midem is a place where people are like literally there to do business. Not know one of these companies sit down and say, hey, you got your drive, you got your folders, no, they there to, you set up meetings just like this. I meet with Durell, hey, how you doing? My name is Theolodge. They already know about you a little bit. You give me your card, and they tell you just like this, play the music. That quick, it's like, play the music, let me hear it. Boom, next song. All right, I'm gonna follow up with you. What nights are you performing? I wanna see you live. And you like, damn, this shit was quick.
So really,
Boom. And
right.
then you meet, and then for me, it was, we got a chance to perform in front of the elite of the elite. They sat down in a room no bigger than this.
Right.
And you got a chance to kick what you
So
kick.
this is not a concert, by the way. This is a business.
This is you selling, me selling myself.
Right. So it's not like we're not just performing just to perform. This is like he's closing the deal right now. You know what I mean?
So we was out there, White Clef, out kicking it with Clef.
Right.
Broke my phone.
Experience, man. We have.
Rapping with him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga passed me the mic, like he battled me on the Shakira beat. Like, you know what I mean? This guy, we Fugees, I looked up to them for him to hop on
Yeah,
stage and hand me
yeah.
the mic. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this is bigger than life. Daddy Yankee was
I
there.
would've ripped. Daddy Yankee was there?
Yeah.
I advise.
Ed Reed was in the L.A. Reed.
L.A. Reed.
But remember, he went through that little, I'm
Right.
leaving the label.
Right.
So they
He was
had
supposed to be a keynote speaker.
So realistically, how much would it be for artists to go there?
Honestly,
About 4 bands.
yeah.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah. But see,
I'm thinking y'all about to say something ridiculous.
Right. It's
Four
because
bands.
the reality is like, okay, this is how we do it. So we go there, we rent an apartment, then we basically roommated out. Like let's be honest, that's what we do.
Because the living room gives you 2 full-size beds, and then you have.
So we paid for 10 days. We paid $16 a night.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So if you really
$160.
No. We $160 each.
$160 each.
Okay, that's good.
But it's still good. I mean, $450.
Cause we there to work. We're not there to chill. We not there to chill in the apartment.
Yeah,
Like we there to work.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, we're not gonna be there all night in the whole. Cause a lot of times you're not gonna get no sleep. You know what I mean? Going over there, like you know what I mean?
It's
So
tough.
Team no sleep.
I was Team Red Bull, but they shit made different. They Skittles, they everything, but
Oh, yeah.
they don't even play with that sugar over there.
yeah.
They don't even play with that
When you
shit
go
over
over
there.
Shout out to Alan Johnston, the music specialist in the building.
They don't sugar.
Alan Johnston,
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to
the
eat
music
that shit.
specialist.
I know it. That's why.
My global mentor,
Yeah.
OG in the game, been in the game 50 plus years.
So Alan Johnston?
Alan Johnston.
Okay.
Alan Johnston, look him up.
Alan Johnston.
He's
Shout
a big
out to
fan
Alan
of
Johnston.
Theolodge. We got a lot of great things going
Shout out
on.
AJ. You know I give you a nickname. When you cool with the
I got a question
call
for you, Leo.
What's going on?
How you get your name?
Oh, man.
Tell the story. Though.
Alright, so where I'm from is a place called Fort Meade, right? So one day, I was probably like 13. I'm walking down the street, and he said, theological. I'm like, who the hell they talking to?
Oh,
so they were
snap.
like, theological? I was like, I like the ring of that. So, black people, we shorten names. So theological felt like too much, so they started calling me Theolodge. I was like, okay. And then it went to just Lodge. Like, we can go home right now, they're going to say Lodge. What up, Lodge? Well, yeah, Lodge. So when I was going back to finding the name, I'm like, I ain't finna be no young T, little T, triple T, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me go to something that they're already familiar with and a name that already plays in their head. Why make them start over when I already have something?
That's real,
And then, that's how it came about.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the lodge stand for? Now I get it.
Yeah, theological.
Okay.
And he's particular about the name. It's not, and it's all one. You don't
Yeah, 'cause
space
see,
it.
people-
Yeah,
a lot of people used to-
Yeah.
Excluding him.
Say it
I
wrong.
didn't know. I
No,
used
they
to think
space
was-
it.
Yeah.
Theological.
Man, they
Would
space.
it sound how it?
They
I mean, I
I
was
used to
spacing-
space it.
I
But
was
it's,
spacing too.
yeah, but he's
I put a
particular.
hyphen.
He's particular about that.
Because to me, it's like that's 2 names.
Yeah.
It's 1 name. Like, people do that. We like Theo, last name Lodge. I'm like,
I think because they don't get the theological.
Right.
Yeah.
But now when they know the background of it,
yeah,
right?
they don't know the back, but that's good when they go in there. Then
You got a
that's
record called that though?
what
Theological?
Nah,
Maybe
I'm working
you
on
get
it.
Peter.
You should.
Maybe your next
That'd be
EP.
dope.
Oh yeah, I'm working on. That might be the title, but see, that's a study of the Bible, so I gotta be careful with.
Right. So you don't
You gotta
want to.
be careful with crossing those lines.
Yeah,
Then you have
get
people
get a little
throwing the
crazy.
hacks at me.
Yeah.
A lot of people
That's a good
who
thing,
think
bro.
they
You
know
can't
the
pick
Bible,
up
Yeah.
know the Bible.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
That's a
But
good.
I'm about to say you should read into it, but at a metaphysic, like when you read the Bible in a different round, because like I read the Kabbalah and the Bible together. When you connect them, then you'll understand why the Bible is written how it is, because it's a metaphysic book, so they made it physical. So the Bible is very good, but when you really learn what that shit really talks
Mad
about.
parables.
Damn.
It's mad parables. The story is beautiful, man.
What's
So-
the collective of parables?
Exactly. I want to know how to make this money off this music. Durell, man.
Oh,
What's up,
man. I mean, that's-
we want to know how to make this
that's-
money off this music,
Well,
man.
the first thing artists got to do is one. The first thing, create your company. That's the number one thing. Because
Okay.
artists have to know they are a company.
They got to know that they are brand
They're a company,
specifically,
so-
though.
That should be
the
your
brand,
mind.
right?
Yeah.
No, your
So the
company.
way you tell your shit,
Your
because
company is.
You can have a company like another man, right?
Well, your company is your LLC. So
Okay,
Dead
you mean
Wrong-
that type of company.
Yeah, Dead Wrong Crew, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But have your company because
Right.
you want to be treated like a business. That's the first thing. The second thing is have a website.
Mm.
I mean, I'm bringing it down to real basic here because I mean I could get real deep. A lot of stuff that we don't have time to get real too deep into
Right.
everything thing, but A website is your hub, man. That's your hub.
What on the website have all your social media?
Basic website,
It's
about page, bio.
Your website basically get EPK.
Photos.
Get EPK then.
Kind of, but no.
Okay.
It's more so. It's good to have just in case Facebook shut down. Twitter
Yeah,
shut
because
down.
here's the thing with your website. On social media, you don't own any of those relationships.
Right.
If Facebook goes down tomorrow, you don't know what
It's
those
a
people
wrap.
are. You can't contact them.
You send them to your website.
What you're trying to do is get people to your sales funnel, which is, in your case, most people's case is a mailing list. I advise getting to your cell phone. And, I teach people how to do that, part 2, through a thing called Superphone. Y'all familiar with that?
Superphone.
By Ryan Leslie created this app called Superphone.
But it's,
Shout out to Ryan Leslie.
It's too long of a way.
Yeah, so we don't have time to really get...
It's something else gonna come. I mean, he created something that's good, but somebody gonna
Still
take
gonna
it.
come before that though. Huh?
No, no.
It's gonna come before you get on that list. Like it's a list, but by the time you make it to the finish,
I'm telling you, Superphone that's how my artist Xavier Keith in Chicago, he's built his whole fan base off that. And sold over 800 plus albums. You know how hard it is to do now to sell 800 albums direct, every single person who bought the album? We know every single person, he has a relationship with every single, he knows how much money. Here's the biggest key. You gotta know what type of fans you have. So people that spend more money with you, you treat them, they're your VIPs. You treat them special. So it's a varying difference based on how much money they spend with you, so you know how to treat them. Because you're gonna make your money off VIP experiences, fan experiences. They'll pay money for that. So artists, what really gets me is still see so they move to Atlanta, they move to LA, they move to all the big cities, right? Oh, I want to get paid to do a show. Well, can you bring people in the freaking room?
Right.
Seriously,
Right.
as a promoter, the only reason I'm paying you is because you bring people in the room that's going to either buy drinks or buy food and come to the door. If you can't, they're not paying you for your talent. It's called a value exchange. They're not paying you for your talent. They're paying you because you can bring people into the room. If you can't bring 50 people paid every single time with proven numbers, a promoter is not going to pay you. But you know what you do? You do VIP experiences, meet and greets, all those type of things, and you sell your merchandise, and you got paid shows. So people got to think like that. Like when you independent, there's some growing pains you got to do, man. Like everybody got to do it. I've been in this game for 12 and a half years. I just started making money a couple of years ago. Okay, so this is real. I'm being honest. So everything can't be about paying. Everything can't be about that. It's about establishing relationships. Yeah, you want to get paid, don't get me wrong. You want to get paid, but you have to get to a certain level before you can demand that. They want to see your numbers. They want to see, are you bringing people in, what's going on? Because they look at that stuff. These promoters look at that stuff. And they're not going to have a conversation with you if what you say you can't back it up. If you can back it up all day, they're going to cut the check. Because they're going to make money from
Yeah,
it.
they're gonna make money from it.
They're going to cut the check. So,
what about the platforms of Spotify, iTunes?
you have to have them. Those platforms, you're not going to make a whole lot of money off of those platforms, but what they do is they create discovery. So you're hurting yourself by not having your stuff on there, and through this thing called Sound Exchange. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sound Exchange. You know what Sound Exchange is?
Yeah.
Sound Exchange is just a digital PRO, like ASCAP, BMI, CSAT, but they're a digital PRO. What they do is they pay the performer, they pay the master owner, and the session musician. And they pay to all digital outlets, non-interactive. That means that anything that you cannot control the playlist on. So most indie artists are going to live in the digital space, internet radio. So they're going to make money there. So Sound Exchange will pay you every time your song is on Spotify, on these
Do
playlists.
you have to have like an IRC code or something to do that? Or something?
Yeah. Your metadata is important, man.
Right.
Artists don't realize how important metadata. I say metadata, they like, what? Metadata is how you get paid. Like,
Yeah, my man.
if your
I still don't know what metadata is.
Metadata is basically the digital imprint of your song.
When you put a CD, it's about a CD player.
It's almost like think about it like this.
Okay.
The lost dog, right? You're gonna put a picture of your dog on you're gonna let them know what your dog is, like what color it is. You're gonna let them know all the information. So the metadata is your ISRC code, producer, copyright info,
All your info.
all that stuff. Because guess what happens? Now when you want to go place that song on television or film, If they can't find you, these supervisors, they're not going to chase you down. They may love
Sound
you.
exchange will help you get that bag though.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing with
They hold the money.
but here's the thing with Sound Exchange. After 3 years,
Yeah,
guess what happens? If you don't go claim it, oh, you're not coming. It's gone.
it's gone.
So all your money that might have accrued over 3 years, because they're basically saying, look, I guess you're not coming.
That's dope. That's dope.
I guess you're not coming. So
Wow.
Sound Exchange is really important for independent artists. You have to have it because they pay out monthly now. So you get a check. It ain't gonna be a big check. I mean, real with you, but you're making money off your music. That's what it's about. You're making money off your music, but you have to have your songs properly registered.
That's
You
dope.
have to have your songs. So many artists are putting out material and they don't have their stuff properly done
People ask me
correctly.
where you can get a song from, and I was just like, man, I got things to get in order, and I
Right.
understand.
Now, if you
I
want,
put
now
out
if you're
my
creative and you want me and you don't want to manage all this out, you can pay me and I'll gladly do it for you.
That's true.
I will gladly manage your catalog for a fee. Cause some creators they don't want to do that. They just want to make music, and I'll gladly do that. I'll make sure you get your money, and I'll get my percentage of what I'm doing, and then keep it moving. Because some people just don't want to deal with that. They don't want to worry about the paperwork, the admin work. A lot of that stuff is not really fun stuff to do. If you want to build your business for real as an artist, the reality is, look, you're gonna have to do shit that's not fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day.
Okay, because this is your business. This is stuff you plan on eating from. So you're gonna have to do things that's not always gonna be in the studio. Most of your work is gonna be done outside of the studio and off the stage. I'm being real. Theo does a lot of work in making sure his merchandise, he do a lot of stuff on his own, like selling out stuff on his own. He don't ask me to do none of that. He take care of that.
That's dope.
But see, a lot of artists, oh, I'm too, no, you're not, nobody's too big above that. This is your business. Nobody, you should never be that
They're
full of
already
yourself
Hollywood
to
before they
think
got
that you don't
Hollywood.
want to, you know what I mean?
Dang. So if you're not gonna validate me,
Right,
I validate myself.
Right.
And that's my whole 2018 mentality.
Okay. shout
You
out
don't
to
need
you.
nobody to validate you, man. You look in the man in the mirror and say, we good.
We good,
Right after
right?
that, we good.
Listen here, man. Tell the artist where to find you at.
man, y'all can find me. I'm gonna give you a couple different ways. You go to my website, it's nnmanagementgroup.com, N like Nancy, managementgroup.com, or you can find me there. And I'm gonna give you guys my number direct. Y'all can text me direct.
Straight up.
My phone number is +1 area code 407-326-2352. That's my direct number. You can text me. I will respond back to you.
You better have your shit together.
And like I said, if you're ready to work,
Oh, ready to spend. To be
yeah,
honest.
if you're ready to work and ready to spend, what I do is not free.
Right.
Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do this thing right.
That's real.
Theo will tell you, I'm the real deal.
You
I
don't
do.
hustle, man.
I'm the real deal.
Yeah.
Him working with me, he created some great opportunities. Now he does a lot of work on his own, so I'm not taking credit for that. But him working with me, like you said, you can't do it by yourself.
I can't ball without a center. I need the screen and roll,
Yeah.
guy.
So to find me, go to my website. I want to thank for the culture, everybody here. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem.
For real.
No problem.
Man, Theo, how can they
Where they
find
find
me?
you at, Theo?
Hey, for the culture, man, I really do applaud y'all, man, for platforms like this, so artists can get a chance to get their artistry off. But they can find me, man. Just if you can Google me at Theolodge, TheoLodge. You can Google everything will pop up. If you want, you can go to theolodgemusic.com or like I said, man, Instagram, everything. It's Theolodge. And like I said, shout out to my crew. As you see what I got on right here, shout out to the Dead Wrong crew. I know everybody, I'm explaining it right quick. As you can see, it say crew. You read it backwards, it say work. And anything you do in life, man, you gotta work hard, man. And that's how I believe, man.
That's real. Straight up, y'all. And we out for the culture.
Yes, sir.